Hello everyone out there in the YouTube world. This is Christopher Hewitt. Okay, I am actually in Rome right now. I have been on my EF Ultimate Break trip for 2 weeks now, and we are in like our 6th destination, maybe 7th destination. And I really want to make a video because I haven't made a video since I talked about this trip happening back in August, and so I kind of want to report on how that's been going. So there are 40 of us on this trip here, and it's about 2/3 girls, 1/3 boys, 1/3, and I'm actually the oldest. I kind of figured that would be the case, but there's one other girl whose 28th birthday was actually today, so she's only 2 months younger than me. But the majority of the people on this trip are like 22 to 25. I think there's a few 19-year-olds, little whippersnappers. But yeah, it's good stuff. We first hit London, then Paris, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, which was the best trip so far, the best stop. Frankfurt was so awesome. We went to this awesome club, and it was just so much fun. There was a place that had $1 tequila shots, and I'm not condoning the use of alcohol, but $1 tequila shots, how could you beat that? Then after that, we went to Lucerne, Switzerland. Then we headed over to Verona for like 2 hours in Italy, and then we went to Venice. And Venice was my second favorite day of the whole trip so far. In Venice, we just had such a great time. Venice is like a painting, and this is the second time I will have been there. I had been there. We just got there. We got there bright and early at 9 o'clock in the morning after we took the bus and a ferry. Because, you know, Verona is this city that's actually all on water. If you didn't know, do your history. We had the tour. We got to see St. Mark's Basilica in the St. Mark's Piazza. Piazza San Marco is where we were mostly for the most of the part of the time. Then we went to this really cool blown glass demonstration. So there's something called Murano blown glass, and what you have in Venice basically is glass where you just like blow into it and it makes a shape. And so that was really cool. So we got to see a demonstration of that. Then we had some free time, so I had lunch with my friends. And then after that, we went to like this little lace demonstration. They were talking about how there's this lace school and talking about how cool lace is. And it's like lace, lace, lace. Okay, cool. Great. So after that, we went on the gondola rides. So it was really cool. Never ridden in a gondola before. And so it was myself and 5 others in this boat, and the driver. So there was like 7 of us on this little tiny boat, and we rolled down the Grand Canal, and that was super cool. Finally, after that, we headed back to the hotel, had some time off. Then we went to this amazing wine tasting. We drove like 40 minutes outside of Venice, and actually we weren't even staying in Venice. We're staying in like Mestre or something, which is basically on the actual inland part of it. We went to this wine tasting, and it was so cool. We got to see like how the wine was made and like all these big containers and stuff like that, which was super cool. I got to taste 5 different types of wine, and they weren't just given little tiny sips. They were given like big sips like that. So that was pretty cool. So we had like all these different types, including Moscato, which was my favorite. Moscato is the best wine because it's white, and oh, that sounds so racist. No, that is not my point. Okay. And there was a piano there, so I got to play piano. And first I started with Don't Stop Believin', because that's what everyone was requesting. And I played the Titanic song. Someone was like, could you play the Titanic song? And I'm like, I would love to. Little did they know that was my favorite song of all time, basically. I played Let It Go, I played 1,000 Miles, and I also played I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables. But also, there was this, since this is a family business, this wine tasting thing, there was the guy who was doing the tour who spoke only Italian. So our tour guide, Adam, actually was doing translating. I didn't even know he spoke fluent Italian. How cool is that? This guy's dad, who, you know, old man, is like an opera singer. So he brought some Verdi and some other people, and I played the piano from the sheet music, and he sang, and everyone was so impressed. And I was like, yeah, they were saying, Tofi, Tofi, and I was like, whoa, I'm so popular right now. Okay, quick disclaimer, my name is Christopher, but people on this trip have been calling me Tofi. So, Tofi, Topher, Christopher, Tofi. And that's actually what one of my best friends, Leah, calls me all the time, so it wasn't that out of the ordinary. So, anyway, now, yeah, so that was Venice. And then we had the train ride to Rome today. And yeah, good stuff. But I decided to take today off because I was really tired. So I just kind of slept. Sleeping in Rome, so expensive. Oh, my arm is getting tired. But it's been a good trip so far. We got 2 weeks left. Most of it's going to be Italy. And then we head over to Spain en route through France. So we're going to like do a couple stops and stuff like that. But I have to tell you, I've really been missing working and not been looking forward to the fact that I'm spending so much money on this trip. I don't know how it's happening. It's just like all the money is being spent, and my bank account is just like, hey, you have no money. I'm like, not feeling that. So I am just looking forward to doing some Ubering, like I was talking about in my last video, and how much I love Ubering. It's really addicting and just so, it's like so fun. You get to meet people, you get to drive and make money. Two of my favorite things in one, and they help each other out. So I'm really looking forward to doing that again. I have this crazy schedule set up because I fly back and I get back on a Wednesday afternoon. So then I figured I'm gonna do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, boom, 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 tons of Ubering. But I also have church services and my studio class and stuff like that to do on Sunday as well. So there's just so much to do. And so I'm just gonna try and get right back into it and do as much as I can because I really need to like replenish from this trip. I mean, the trip was expensive, but I feel like I didn't account for it to be, if you think about it this way, the trip, X amount of money, half of that trip amount is how much extra money I'm having to spend, if you can imagine. Thinking the thousands of dollars on food, on the few souvenirs I'm getting, on the excursions, so many excursions. So, but it's been good stuff. I am enjoying myself, meeting some fun people. You know, my 5th time to Europe. Can't really complain about that. But it would be really good to make a regular vlogging schedule of every Sunday or something. I post a vlog. This won't get posted until I get back, I'm pretty sure, because I want to edit it up. But yeah, enjoy life, enjoy everything, and I will talk to you guys later, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Ciao.